Hi everyone, it's Saturday, July 15th, and I'm going to attempt to can some of our potatoes today. I've not canned potatoes before, so this is a new experience. I had to bring out the big gun, Puffer Belly, my All-American canner, which I love. I'm going to use this for rinsing and straining right now. I'm going to try the cold pack method because I want the potatoes to remain firm so that I can, somewhat firm, so that I can use them to either fry them, put them in potato salad in the middle of winter, or do whatever I want with them. I don't want them mushy. So I thought I'd try the cold pack first. I'm going to have plenty of potatoes to can, so I'm not too concerned about this experiment. I think it'll go well though. I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels, trying to get ideas. We planted white Pontiacs and red Kennebec. Sam is down digging some for me right now. I asked him to get me 2 5-gallon buckets full. So this is going to keep me busy for a while. I just thought you might enjoy this experiment with me. So here we go. Well, here's what Sam just got for me out of the garden. There's a 5-gallon bucket of red Pontiac, and then the white Kennebec. Kennebec? I'm excited. I'm going to be busy.
They don't make Pontiacs anymore, but we got them.
Yeah, they don't make Pontiacs anymore, but we got them. At any rate, we're going to go to the next...
GTO tomatoes.
GTO tomatoes?
Yeah. Pontiac GTO.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
good heavens. Anyway, we're going to take and put them in, we have these big trays. We're going to kind of pre-wash them before I take them in the house because there's a lot of dirt from the garden on them. But I am excited. Look at all that. What we're doing here, we have these big trays that Sam got somewhere, and we thought we'd hose most of the dirt off outside.
Probably stole them from out back of Food Line.
Oh, geez.
No, I didn't.
They are gorgeous potatoes. I am so excited. They're beautiful.
Only spiked one.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're getting most of the dirt off this way. And let them drain a little bit, and then I'll take them upstairs and get to work on them. Maybe I'll make some potato salad today out of the red ones.
Yeah.
It's a hot summer day.
We're Baptists. It's required, baby.
So anyway, this is what we're doing here. And then we'll take it to the next step. I think they turned out really great.
The red ones are really pretty.
They are pretty. Beautiful.
We planted 20 pounds.
We planted 20 pounds. How much yield do you think we have? Because you pulled up, what, a third of them, you say?
Yeah.
Excellent idea, Sammy. I got a lot of the mud off. Look how pretty. Yeah, I'm going to be busy. Busy. We'll be back. Look how gorgeous. I am just thrilled. We were at the store this morning and we saw potatoes for, what, $1 a pound for the white ones?
The white ones were $1. The red ones were 88
cents. Yeah, but at any rate, I think we got quite a bit here. And he's only dug up a third of it. So, look how pretty. I'm just thrilled. I know it seems...
I think there'll be more at the other end.
You do?
The other end gets more sunlight.
Oh, really?
These are in the shady end.
They look great. I think what I'm going to do, we were talking about it while he was rinsing them. I'm going to take the larger ones and slice them tomorrow. Excuse me. And put them in the dehydrator. And then maybe during the winter or whenever, I can make scalloped potatoes with them. They're just gorgeous. I'm going to be busy. Got some little goonies in there that I can can as they are. Some I'll cut. And so far, we're happy with this. Thought Sam was a little crazy when we were putting pieces of potatoes in the ground in March. But, wow, what a yield. We are blessed. What I'm going to do now is go down to what we just rinsed off. And I'm going to pick out what Sam calls the goonies, the small ones. I got this. It's like a large... I think this is a 32-quart strainer. which I kind of plan to use for the potato process, among other things. But tomorrow, when I do the dehydration, because they're not getting cooked, I'll have to blanch them and put them in lemon water before I put them on the dehydrator trays. But I'm going to use this a lot, I think, because it will fit in my canner, so I can use my canner to, you know, heat the water, etc. And then when I want to pull them all out, I won't have to burn myself dumping the canner into the sink. I just lift this out, and hopefully it'll make it a little easier. But I'm going to go downstairs, pick the Goonies out, see how many I get, and can those first. Here's what I got of the Goonies. My little 32 quart strainer is half full. I've got the whites and the reds mixed in, but I'm going to wash them all. And with little, I think minimal cutting, I'm going to can what I have here and see what I come up with. And then the rest, which are about this size in general, that I left in the 2 containers, I will can some of those too, but I want to try and slice them, dehydrate them, and use them, like I said, for scalloped potatoes or whatever else we want during the winter. I'm very excited about this potato project. I just hope they all turn out. Okay, at this point, I'm going to wash all these little Goonies. So, and then I'll rinse them again. Hoping you can see this as I do this. I'm taking off the little nubbies. I'm just so thrilled with the way these turned out. I am going to rinse them again, but for right now, I just want to kind of, even though Sam, you know, got the mud off, most of it, you can see the water's still dirty. So I want to try and make sure there's no blemishes or anything weird. I'll cut that out. And then just, like I said, I'm going to cold pack them. And we'll see how that turns out. I naturally will blanch them tomorrow for the dehydrator. I'll try and do a video of that as well. But these are nice, firm little potatoes. We had a couple that he actually got with a potato fork. So like this one, I'm just going to clean him up real good and cut that part out. And then use what I can. The skins are kind of, see how, I don't know if you can see that. They're kind of thin-skinned, which is kind of cool in a way. But I'm leaving the skins on. We like the skins on when we make mashed potatoes. We leave the skins on. A lot of the protein nutrients are in the skin. So I will continue on here and clean these up, and we'll be back. Okay, I may be a bit redundant here, but I rinsed them again. So these have been actually rinsed 3 times. First time Sam did it. I was rinsing as I was scrubbing each one, and I ran the rinse water through it again. So now I'm going to put them in my jars and load up my canner. It is an All-American canner, like I said, and it is a heavy-duty one. We call it puffer belly. So I've put about maybe 3 inches of water in the bottom, and then it comes with this tray that, you know, you set your jars on. A lot of you canners know this, but some don't. And I put a little bit of vinegar in here. It just keeps the canner from getting too cloudy and the jars from getting cloudy. So something tells me the Goonies took longer than a regular potato would. And I got a couple big ones in here that I'm going to cut up to put in it, but in my jars. But mostly it's going to be the small ones. So the next step is we're going to fill our jars, and then I'm going to pour hot water over them and a teaspoon of lemon juice in each jar. And we'll take it from there. I did a little lemon juice water here because I have some that I'm going to have to cut parts out of, and the big one that I'm going to cut up here. So I don't want them just sitting out in the open, sorry, while I, you know, process the rest of them. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt in, just a tiny bit in each jar, maybe a half a teaspoon, and then my lemon juice, teaspoon in each jar. And then we're going to process them in the canner for 40 minutes for quarts, and that's what I'm doing, it's quarts. Okay, I'm going to cut some of this up. See this big one, what it looks like inside. Ooh, nice. Nice. But I'm going to cube this big one. When I do the others, I'll probably do the same thing. About 1-inch uniform cubes There are going to be some pieces that are a little smaller, but I think that's a good stew size. These are the ones that I'm going to put in this lemon juice water combination. I hope you can hear me. I had to put the camera kind of far away to let them sit until I'm ready for them. I think I'm going to make some potato salad out of these Redskins today because they look really great, look really good, and I'm kind of wanting to taste them. So I am amazed at the yield we got. We are so fortunate, and we like to share, as you know. It's Sam's hobby. I could say hobby, but he's obsessed with it. Doing the garden and growing things. And he said the one question he wants to ask God when he gets to heaven is, how many people did this garden feed? Because we like to share. I hate for food to go to waste. And if somebody can use it, and he loves to grow it, what better opportunity to share with others? We'll move along. I think I'm going to do a jar of these Goonies, or these Redskins first. And all I'm going to do is kind of try and find the smallest ones, or just fill my jar up. I have a tendency to fill jars too full, so I have to watch myself on that. That one's kind of, I don't know, I might want to cut him. I don't know. It's kind of big. He's kind of big for these smaller sized ones, so I'll cut him in half. And no, I'm not putting him in the lemon water because he's about to get cooked. So look at this one. I guess that's 3 in 1. So that one naturally is going to get cut up. Put him in here. I'll cut that one in half. So as you can see, it doesn't take too terribly many to fill a jar, a quart jar. And don't look at my t-shirt today, because this is my milling around the house outfit, so you don't want to see the rest of it. But it's a hot summer day, and yes, I admit we have the air on. I don't like to normally can with the air on because of the steam from the canner and everything, but it has been so humid here lately that sometimes it's just nicer to do this kind of activity with a cooler environment. So I want to say hello to my friend Michelle in Ohio. Michelle Parks sent the Foosters a wonderful gift yesterday, and they're outside playing with it right now. But I'm rambling here. I want to fill this up, do my salt, do my lemon juice, and fill it up with water from the tea kettle. And then we'll move on. Okay, let's try this again. I wanted to show you just filling the jar up. I got quite a few in there, I think. And what I'm going to do, I have a little bowl with vinegar, straight vinegar, that I like to wipe the rims off with. It seems to work well, and the jars have already been washed and sanitized. So, and all I'm going to do is put a little bit of canning salt, about that much, each jar, and then I got my lemon juice. I'm going to do about a teaspoon of lemon juice, a squeezy one, so it's being finicky with me. Then I'm going to get the kettle. See, I have a tendency to fill too full, and I have to check this one because I'm just not sure. I'm going to put it right up under the rim, and then I'm going to debubble. And they usually shift a little bit, but I am not so sure about this jar. Try and get it down on both sides really good. All 4 sides, I should say. And you can feel the potatoes kind of moving around in there. And then down in the center. And if I think I have too many in there, I'll just take one out and put it in lemon water. I just don't want it to float on me. So the water's about right to here. Not sure what's going to happen when I put it in the canner, if it's going to absorb a lot of that water or what, but we're going to find out. Then all I do is get my ring and my lid, put it on top. These have been sitting in hot water that I put on the stove. Finger tight. There's our jar ready to go in. Good grief, this video is going to be long. I hope not. I might have to edit some of this out. I wanted to show you something. Sometimes you'll see a little green on the potato. Now, I've got to ask Sam what that is. He's outside still doing stuff, so I don't know. But I remember hearing someone say you shouldn't eat it if it had the green on it. But it seems to me a perfectly good potato, so I'm thinking I'm going to cut that green off. Just put it in my scrap pile. Like when I'm cleaning up the rest of them. If I found a weird spot or something, I just cut it off. But I can't see waste. I'm weird about wasting. At any rate, I'm putting them in there. But I am cutting the green off, just in case. Well, she's at pressure. I've had it running a while. 10 pounds of pressure for our area. I have 25 more minutes to go. And the first batch is out, and then I'm going to start a second. I think 2 in one day will be enough for this. Tomorrow's going to be dehydration of the potato day. Not sure how many days that's going to take, but I'm going to attempt it, see how it goes. I think it will be an easy way to store them and use them. And I think I might even make some, I don't know, let me get away from that thing. There's my next batch getting ready. I think I might even make some frozen hash browns or something. I'm not sure yet. This is potato weekend. Well, there they are. I just took them out of the canners. I'm not too concerned about the starch. I thought they'd look more milky, but they don't. I'm happy with the way they look. As far as starch goes, I'm going to rinse them anyway before I eat them, so I'm not concerned about that. I think I like the idea of doing a cold pack. They held together nicely. They didn't get all mushy. I'm happy with this first batch. I also made some potato salad. I'm going to put another batch in. That's going to be it for today. Tomorrow is dehydration day. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me on my maiden voyage to canning potatoes. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. That's it.